Alright, we were just starting dinner up. Darren was cleaning some dishes.
And then the northerly low that we're waiting for has arrived.
Finally.
Yeah. The wind like just picked up. We're feeling a little bit of raindrops.
Raindrop. Drop top. Alright.
Well, it's nearing dinner time. Just cooking up some awesome enchiladas on this Valentine's Day.
This is our Valentine's Day meal.
And tonight, we're really early tomorrow morning, we're going to be sailing south to Miami area. And we're going to get there through a northerly that's coming through. And so we've had nothing but like sunny skies today. But as you can see behind me, we have some massive, very luminous dark clouds coming. And this is that northerly low that's gonna push us south. Good morning. Ready for a good sail today?
Yeah.
Time is it?
3 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning.
Man, it sounds windy. It's a little chilly too.
It is. And just following the buoys. We have, as the green is on our right now, but we have a pretty wide open channel here. We also put up the first reef in just the mainsail. The wind's at our beam, so it's pretty good. We also have an outgoing current. And Amanda is on other vessel watch. I think I see something up there on the right, but I don't think it's a vessel. So let's watch out. We made it out of West Palm Inlet. It was a little tougher than we thought. We were trying to like jibe downwind with the main and the Genoa, and we like got tangled up with some lines, and jibing the main just went like disastrously. Well, I shouldn't say disastrously, nothing's hurt, but it was a pretty hard jibe.
The mistakes we made are just really disheartening. But trying to stay positive. I think we've been just so comfortable on the ICW, where everything's like smooth and calm. We haven't been out in the ocean in a while, so it I think it took us off guard a little bit. And it's 3 in the morning, so we might be a little under sleep. That's not even a thing. We're a little sleep deprived. So I'm still waking up, got my tea.
There's a lot happening in like the last half hour.
Yeah, but it's a good sail so far, and it's nice to be out here.
Been sailing for about an hour now, and we're just south of the coast, off the coast of Mar-a-Lago, where President Trump's is currently. So there's a ton of Coast Guard patrol boats here, and there's actually a requirement you have to stay so far off the coast where he's at. So it's just interesting. I can't show you guys on the camera because it's totally dark out, but we're watching on our radar and our AIS. And there's a bunch of Coast Guard vessels out and just kind of monitoring the area. So yeah, a little interesting. Didn't expect to run into that issue going down the coast, but here we are. Yeah, it's not as rough as I thought it would be. The seas were calling for like 5 to 6 feet, but we only saw that just briefly when we left the inlet. Seas are actually pretty calm right now, just maybe a foot or 2. So yeah, we're just rolling on kind of downwind. It's pleasant, and the wind should be shifting more towards the northeast later this morning, which will be a much more comfortable sail for us. All right, it's like 6:30 in the morning now, just approaching 7. Sun should be coming up soon, though it's gonna be overcast. It is much calmer now. We got closer inland, so if you look behind us, we're only about half a mile offshore, and the seas and the current is so much better. It was a little crazy, or a little hectic leaving West Palm, but yeah, now much better. So the wind is still kind of off our aft quarter. Gonna raise the mizzen here to help us out a little bit. The wind speed died slightly, but we're still moving along pretty good. Moving like 5 knots through the water and like 4.5 over ground. So we realize the closer we stay to the coast, the less current there is. So if we stay kind of in the shallower reef area, it's much, much better. Raising a sail going downwind is always difficult, but our mizzen luckily is really easy to handle, so I'm able to do it myself. Whoa! Bird. Hi, bird. What's up, bird? What are you doing? Squirrel! Hey, well, the wind died, was nothing, and then now it's like a squall. Some wind has come back though, shifting directions, but we just decided to keep the main and mizzen sails up and then motor and just wait till this thing passes. Meanwhile, Amanda has found some really fresh water pouring out of our sail bag, so we're collecting as much as we can. Looking at our course on the chart, make sure we're good there, and then looking at the radar. There's a lot of kind of unnecessary targets, but we're able to track a few of them. Like I can select that, acquire target, which I think that is a boat there, and then it'll automatically try to track that. And see, we do have a sailing catamaran just ahead of us, so. And I'm also looking at our depth. And last, since we're motoring, check the T's and P's. Temperature's good, and oil pressure is good. And last, let's check on our Amandas. She's doing great. Yeah. The 20 million squall. We're super close to Biscayne Key. Just a couple miles from the approach.
The stupid storm is back in action, holding us up, although I think it's now filling back out. Shouldn't talk bad about the storm.
It is still giving us good wind.
Well, now it is.
Like, we're still doing 5 knots over ground.
We weren't just a few minutes ago. We were going like 3.
Had to do a jibe, and we could see the beautiful Miami skyline, but you can't see it anymore because this little squall has decided to cover it up. So we rolled in our Jenny because that was being unreliable, but we got our main and our mizzen up, and this is comfortable. We'll do this until we get to the inlet, then sails down and start the motor. All right, we're making our way into No Name Harbor. We're like right in the channel. It's really shallow in spots, so we've just been anxiously watching our depth meter as we creep into this channel here. Success, Panda did it. She navigated the tight spot of the channel.
It's super tight in there.
It was tight, but go fast.
Praising, boom, huh?
So we're just entering No Name. This is Biscayne Key. See a beautiful lighthouse, and the boat's off in the distance. That's where we're gonna anchor. The water is super pretty here. This is gonna be a gorgeous anchorage.
It's hooking. We're a little too close to the cat though.
Huh?
We're a little too close.
I know. Yeah. Pick up again. So she's tying the stubber on using a rolling hitch. After a solid passage, we're
hungry sailors, and we're excited about food that we've been dreaming about all day, because most of the time we just snack, so my mouth is watering just talking about it. We have leftover enchiladas and chicken and bean enchiladas, and then we made some coconut cilantro lime rice.
Oh my gosh.
So
I'm really excited about this meal. It feels really like at home now. Like our boat transforms from this like transportation sailing machine to like home. This very quaint, comfy home. It's pouring rain outside, super windy, very comfortable.
And there's food.
So let's go eat some food. Yeah. This neighbor next to us asked for some help. His chain's wrapped around some underwater structure. We're gonna go dive on it and see if we can get him free.
Underneath everything.
Where's the structure again? It's
It's on the end of this line.
This one right here. Okay, so I just dive down that line and go that way.
Yeah, follow that line down. Yeah.
Unfortunately, our GoPro ran out of memory, but Darren was able to free the anchor chain after a couple of minutes of puzzle solving, and we marked the wretched thing on Navionics. John and Shelley were extremely relieved and grateful. They even invited us out for dinner that night.
He was gonna call like a professional diver to come out, and he just knocked on our boat hole and was like, "Hey, are you good at like swimming?" And then he described the situation. I said, I have a diving tank, like this is perfect. So it's only like 13 feet of water, but having the diving tank really helped. One, because I'm not a very good free diver, and two, is it took me a few minutes just to like look at the situation and figure out how the chain was wrapped around this thing. So I knew I had to like look at it, figure it out, and then just feel my way through the solution. But chain got free. He's super happy. So he said, "Hey, 5:30, we're gonna pick you up and take you. There's just like a little restaurant here, no name, and get some burgers." So we got our groceries. My friend Jonathan dropped us off. What are we doing, Panda?
We're getting a ride to the store.
How many? 4 avocados coming right up. Super nice catching up with him. Really hope that he can sail with us to French Polynesia. Great guy. He's done it before. He could give us a good introduction to the country. Anyway, so we had a good download of information with him, and now time to download some food. Download food. After all that provisioning, we gotta put some foods away. What else we have? Oh, some chai tea.
Chai tea.
Got chimichurri sauce.
That has something to do with it.
Bananas, that's gonna become banana bread.
Yes. We're marinating some meats.
Got the meats.
Got the meats.
Leftovers. And I got some last ditch of IPA. Decided to have that stored for future drinking, where I know we probably can't get IPAs like anywhere. I'm kind of an IPA fan. Running some errands, we have some water to fill. Trash to trash out. Nice. Supposed to talk and tell us history.
Well, I'm glad we can read.
Welcome to Miami.
Oh, this is so cute.
This. Have you ever wondered how people 100 years from now will know how we live? Preserving historical structures such as the Cape Florida Lighthouse is one way to connect the past with the present. I agree. I think historical preservation is very important because this stuff is really neat.
Butterfly in the tree, you can go home with me. Take a look, it's in the forest.
Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow. I think I'm scaring the wildlife. Amanda 0, Butterfly 1.
Panda boat's just over there.
Ta-da!
Our last port of call in the United States for a long time. You take that again.
Backwards.
What's this power boater doing? She doesn't have legs.
Me.
Miami is fucking nuts. Oh my god.
Reading Rainbow.